Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 282. Well, you see, it's just me. We're missing Mr. Larry. Unfortunately, today, about an hour before the show, he had called me and said that he had a family emergency and something's going on with his mom, so he could not make it tonight, which is unheard of for Larry. Because that guy shows up every time, but obviously I wouldn't expect him to show up tonight without or with his mother being, something going on with his mom. So I saw him call me and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a problem. That's a problem." So best wishes for Larry. You know, shit's rough when your parents get old. And yeah, I'm hoping for the best for him. So I'm going to try to do this on my own, which is can be very challenging. I think the longest I've ever recorded by myself was 15 minutes on the Shift Hustle show. And so yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl. If you're listening to this and you want to pop in and help co-host, I'm definitely happy to give you the link for that. So go to gigeconomyshow.com for everything gig economy show related. You can get the podcast there. You can watch YouTube videos, all that fun stuff. And then we have our Patreon. I want to thank our Patreon members: Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit, Frank from Philly, Tom from McHenry, Illinois, Jim from Connecticut, Miguel from Grand Rapids, Linda from Tampa, Jerry Gillette from Kentucky, Faith from Las Vegas, Metal Kickass from Louisiana, and of course, Anna from New York City. If you'd like to join the Patreon, go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast. There you can sign up for a couple different tiers: a $3 tier, $7 tier, and a $15 tier, which gets you like fucking everything. Check that out. Right now there's a 7-day free trial, and I think Patreon sent out a bunch of like 50% off for the first month too. So now's the time to get on board if you want to support the show to get it as the cheapest price possible. We'd really appreciate the support because yeah, it costs money to run this shit. We have a Telegram group, which I put the bat signal out there and see if anybody would want to come. And everyone's scared of the camera. No, I'm just kidding. I totally get it. It's one thing to be in a group chat, but then jump on camera and then expect a co-host. So but you can go to that group. Links are always in the description, and it is a place where you can talk about gig work. You can talk about shit going on in your life. It ebbs and flows for the people that are in there. We got a good group now that chats quite a bit. And the people that chat are full-time gig workers. I would say three of them, Bubba Sue being one, Faith and Gabe. They're rocking it out in there. And so it just gets frustrating sometimes on the road to be by yourself. It's a very isolating job. If you think about it, especially if you don't have friends that do it. All your friends might have W-2s and 9-to-5 jobs. And so, it's nice to bounce stuff off people that actually do your shit every single day. So check that out. Telegram group. That would be great. And then of course, TikTok, please follow us on TikTok. I think we are up to 897. I don't know if we're going to get to 1,000 before the new year. I know that was our goal. I definitely need to post some more content in there. So, yeah, I sent you a text, bro, like an hour ago. I was like, "Hey, you want to co-host the show?" Yeah, Larry had an emergency like an hour before. Um, so yeah, follow us on TikTok, trying to get to 1,000, and that is something that is important to us because we want to try to stream in a normal way. I fucking don't know. TikTok is so fussy with that kind of stuff, but so yeah, check it out. If you want to, I can send you the link. Yeah, I sent you a text like an hour ago. If you don't have to either, it's totally fine. I can handle it. But yeah, if you want to, I definitely it's always good to bounce stuff off stuff. I will email you the show link if you want to jump in. Give me a second. I'm not gonna text it to you because that won't work. Just give me a quick second here. Let's see. Steve. All right, I'm sending it to your rideshare rodeo email. All right, it's on its way. So stories from the road. I did do a little gig work. Honestly, I wasn't planning on it, but Walmart was really busy with my personal order, so I decided to well, they weren't quite ready, so I'll go out and do some work. I ended up doing 3 orders, or no, 2 orders on Walmart and 1 order on Uber Eats. And I ended up making $70 on both of those. But it was a while. I waited a long time to get those orders at Walmart because like my order personally was over an hour behind. So that's why I was kind of like, well, while I'm waiting for it, waiting for the email to get to me, I did it. So it wasn't bad. Didn't do a ton of work. I plan on doing a lot more next week. Today's Wednesday, so we got tomorrow full day of work and half day on Friday, and then we're on Christmas break. I'd say I'm going to take some time off, but you know me, I'm going to get friggin' bored and want to go do something. So I'll probably very quickly Monday or Tuesday be out doing some work. But see, that's the thing though, like it's still work, but I'm still able, but I'm choosing to do it. I mean, I guess you could say you're kind of choosing, you're doing your W-2, but no one, if I don't show up for my W-2, they're going to be like, hey, where are you? But if you're doing gig work, you're like, oh, doesn't matter. You can go in and do the work. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, that's the best part of gig work for sure. So, and yeah, that's about it on stories from the road. So we got a slew of things talking about tonight. First up, I want to play this video, and I'm sure you've seen it. And it's about the lady. Oh, I should have labeled these. Larry always does such a good job labeling these.
Why the fuck are you in the truck?
Nope. It's not that one. Shitballs. Hang on.
For Instacart shopper?
Now take a look at this.
And the shitty part is it doesn't unmute automatically. I'm putting a sticky note up right now. Check mic mute. Isn't that pathetic? I gotta send them an email about that. I'll stick it right under my name. Muted, yeah. So yeah. So this late, I'm sure you've seen it. So it's a story about this chick that decided that she was going to pepper spray, or well, we'll just watch it. She's a piece of shit.
Now take a look at this. That woman is a DoorDash driver delivering a food order. After putting the order down, she sprays the bag. Was it pepper spray? The woman who ate it started feeling sick. When she and her husband checked the doorbell camera video, they saw that shocking moment. Ann Mercogliano has the details.
A DoorDash delivery woman drops off a bag of food and takes a photo to document the delivery. So far, so good. The food was delivered to homeowner Mark Hardin's front door in Evansville, Indiana. The meal was from Arby's. Then something happened to his wife, Mandy.
She started eating and she started coughing and gasping. Next thing I know that she's gagging enough that it's made her throw up. And I come in here and I noticed that there was some type of spray on the bag. And that's when I went back and watched the footage from my doorbell camera and realized that the food had been tampered with.
You can say that again. When Cardin watched the footage, he noticed that after the driver snapped the photo, she sprayed something that he believes is pepper spray right on the bag. Why would the delivery driver pepper spray a customer's food? Did they even know who she was?
I've never met her before in our life. Just walk up to our house, spray pepper spray on our food.
Was she unhappy with the tip? Here's a receipt from the order. It shows they tipped $2 on the nearly $28 meal. That's just a 7% tip. I spoke to Sheriff Noah Robinson.
Are you disturbed by what you see on this video?
I am deeply alarmed and disappointed. We're taking the matter very seriously. and we're going to do everything in our power to ensure that this person is held accountable for their actions.
DoorDash tells us they have a zero tolerance for this type of appalling behavior, and the driver has been permanently removed from the platform. They also say they are cooperating with the investigation.
Okay, see, now I'm unmuted. I think it's when I stop it before it's done playing is the problem. So what I'm disturbed about is they spent $27 at Arby's. So I don't know if you've seen that video. It's pretty weird. There is a follow-up, but for some reason, the link that I have, excuse me, it wasn't the right link. But so this gal said that she was spraying a bug on that, like a spider or something like that. The problem I have, okay, I feel like on this show sometimes we end up victim blaming, and I don't mean to, but I think it's just I'm so like not jaded. That's not the word. Just very like, did that really happen? So okay, so they get the food, lifting with Larry. They get the food and they end up, saying that she's getting sick. But I mean, the food was in a package and in a bag, so I'm not understand why they even opened it. I'm not saying they're not wrong to complain about it, but it just felt weird, like they were like, I don't know, they were getting sick after the fact. So I don't know, Steve, did you end up seeing that video? Oh, you're muted.
I was signing on. Which one was it?
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. The one with the lady that pepper sprayed.
Oh yeah.
It ends up being, she complained. She said it was a spider she was spraying.
A spider, yeah.
Yeah. So
first of all, I checked it. If you mace doesn't do anything to a spider.
Yeah.
Second of all, like she's for somebody that's scared of spiders or claiming that, she's like side arming it. Like, dude, like you're hiding behind a bush with your arm. Like you're not, you'd be jumping back or you just move. But then I had to think, what else is she going to do? You can't go, well, I'm trying to kill these people for not tipping.
Yeah. And they did tip. And they did tip too. So
$2.
Yeah, I know.
But again, we talked about this too. I talked about it even on the podcast this week that's on her. She took it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where this is Faith, by the way. I think she's gigging right now.
Hey, Faith.
Hi, guys.
It's one of those things where shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. Hey, I sent you the rundown too. Doesn't mean you have to present, but I just wanted you to have a reference, Steve.
Yeah, no, I didn't even see it. But we were talking about what were you going to say about her?
Which one? The lady that sprayed it?
Yeah,
the tip. The tip. I mean, that's not, it's $2, but it's not a horrible tip. I mean, it's, I don't know, 7%. I mean,
but again, that's beside the point. Like I don't care if it's a $15 tip. You don't mace somebody.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not saying she has
$100 tip, dude. You just don't do that.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty bad. I don't even know why, like, even using the excuse that it's the spider, like, I don't understand. Like, why do you care that there's a spider there? Like,
because she had to say something. I guarantee you, even her lawyer was like, why just spray it? And even if she said, I hate people that don't tip, he's like, let's say there was a spider on the bag. Like, he was just like, they're gonna lock you up as it is.
Yeah. You
think
I
saw all the potential charges, but what I didn't see in there was attempted murder. And depending on the state, that is a charge.
For just spraying that food?
Dude, I carry bear mace. We're not, you know me, for search and rescue, I use bear mace. In the city, you're not supposed to use bear mace. Like, it's illegal to use on people. It says it on the bottle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And it can really mess them up. But yeah, dude, I mean, she wasn't trying to help him.
No.
She was spraying it on the bag in like trying to do something awful. So again, it would depend on the state. I wouldn't want to get caught doing that in Texas or Florida.
No. Well, I guess I don't understand how she thought that she wasn't going to get caught. Like, I don't understand why people do that.
Because I think that stupid sidearm. First of all, and it's not, but let's just assume everybody has a Ring camera at this point.
Yeah, exactly, or some sort of camera.
I mean, honestly, like even if and that's the other thing. How do you not see a Ring camera?
Yeah, some of them talk to you.
Is that why she's like coming in from the side, going, "The Ring won't see this"?
I mean, she's not that far on the side. It's not. I mean, she's.
No, I'm talking about her arm though.
Oh yeah,
The way she's doing it's not like it's straight on, like it's like she's like, look how sneaky I'm being.
Yeah, that's a good point. She was trying to kind of sidearm it a little bit.
Yeah, we see it all on the Ring camera though, honey. So you can't.
Yeah. It's got a wide lens. Dumbass. Anyways,
I don't know. Like to me, I these type things, I think the book needs to be thrown at them.
Yeah, but they won't do anything. That's the problem. The system is so soft.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is that she should be in more trouble than she's going to be in.
Yeah, I don't think attempted murder, but definitely some sort of like, hey, yeah, it would be nice if they could ban them from like being that kind of gig worker. You know what I mean? Like, I know they're all separate apps because she could go to Grubhub and it's fine, right? You know what I mean? Like, they should have a little network of like, hey, this girl's a crackpot. Well, you shouldn't hire her.
They do. I don't know if she'll fall in that though. Like if somebody is predatory on the rideshare apps, they share. They don't data share everything, but they data share scenarios. And there's more violence there's as much violence oddly in the delivery space now as there is in the rideshare game. So I mean, the rideshare people are getting carjacked, killed, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
the violence you're talking about, is it still, you mean on like delivery drivers as well, like, or like people's house? Like, we know that girl poked her head and took a picture of that guy's wiener, but
I mean, there was a delivery person in Florida about 6 months ago that was delivering the food, and as she was setting it down to take the picture, still had her head down taking the picture, and the guy yanked her into the house and dismembered her into 23 pieces.
Oh my God.
Like he ordered food to dismember this person.
Right. Yeah. He was looking for a victim. Yeah.
So, and we've heard about people getting carjacked. You get somewhere and it's all set up. You get carjacked. That happens. We'll even take Chicago out of the mix, which happens in every day. But
yeah,
there's just, everybody has to have their wits about them in the gig game, but it's just in life too, man. People are desperate right now.
It's an inherent risk in kind of any job you do, but especially in that kind of job. I mean, I never really thought about that, but yeah, female delivering food, like she's by herself, like she didn't have no one around, and yeah, some guy could yank her in there easy peasy.
Yeah,
never see her again. So
yeah, and I don't think Sue or if travelers, whoever's in this chat, I don't think is going to disagree with the fact that, listen, even if there's a feature on whatever app we're talking about safety, like, oh, we can track your location, unless it's a family member tracking it and really watching it real time, going, what's this about, or something that flags it. They don't care. They're not going to find you.
It would be interesting because they do have the safety stuff, right? Like DoorDash will check in on you on occasion. I wonder in that person's case if they actually tried to send something to her phone, but then I would have to read the story, but see, like, how did it get found out that she was missing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was other ones too. There's ones of I mean, I don't know. The food game stories, I just don't have them pulled up in my head right now, but
yeah,
some have been worse than the rideshare ones, because I hate to say it, but at least the rideshare ones are usually just as bad as it sounds, a bullet in the head kind of thing, and it's over. Like some of these other ones are like torture. It's like Silence of the Lambs in the hole.
I mean, if you in your car, you have a better chance. I mean, yes, it's private, but you're at least most of the time you're in public. I mean, you're in your car, but it's in a cityscape, in a neighborhood. If you're just by yourself, dropping off some random fucking DoorDash, and that's all that's all delivering to the wrong house. Yeah. That too. Yeah, that too. That's scary.
I mean, Jason, I remember you maybe a year or two ago telling me, we were live, and even you were talking about doing Amazon Flex, and now sometimes you're out in the BFE country And, maybe I don't want to tag it to anything weird, but maybe there's some Confederate flags and stuff as you're going up the road. Maybe it's
I don't
kind of
want to
bumpy and
tag
you're
it,
like,
but then
my
you're
getting out
tagging
of
it.
here isn't real easy, man.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're getting into.
No. I mean, I genuinely want to believe that people have a decent heart. I know there's shady people out there, but like we're all trying to stay alive. That's it's like a social contract, right? My friend was talking about that. Like, why don't we just, veer off our car into the next lane? We all have a social contract to try to not kill each other. And I'm just hoping that most people abide by that. Well, obviously they do, because otherwise it'd be mayhem, right?
I feel like that social contract's being broke a lot more in the last year or two.
Do you think it's being broke, or do you think it's
I mean, look at Brown University yesterday. Look at Australia the other day. First day of Hanukkah.
Yeah, the gun-free zone.
No, but first day of Hanukkah, it was a Jewish party, and the guy comes with a machine gun and kills 15.
It wasn't a machine gun. It was just they
or
don't
whatever.
have it was
but then you got the guy
rifle.
at Brown University too. I mean, like these aren't isolated. We always could say they're not isolated, but they're more than not. They're becoming very common.
Yeah. Well, and not obviously with the stuff that happened in Australia, not just in the United States. But all right, let's move on. This is depressing.
Yeah.
So another story, talk about Instacart's AI enabled pricing. It's a story by CR. What is that? What Consumer Reports. It's a fucking long ass story. But they're doing a test with different kind of prices for people, which I feel like this does happen, but I don't feel like it wants to happen to me. They say it's a small and negligible difference. But yeah, they found a lot of different prices. 27% different for the same kind of stuff in their cart.
Yeah. I even saw a good 20-second short on TikTok on it.
This story.
Yeah, where she's literally just going through a few prices. She's like, okay, let's start with this one. This is the normal price. It was only used once this day, $1.99. Then she's like, this person was charged $3.79. This person $2.89, $2.87. Like, yeah. Dude, the algorithm, the things we worry about with the algorithm shouldn't even be the big worry anymore. It's things like to the consumer, like we've got your lifestyle and money figured out. We know what you'll pay.
See, that's the thing. That's why they're doing it. They don't talk about it for research. That's why they're doing it. We're going to see how far we can push it that you'll actually pay for this.
Exactly.
That's what we're going to charge you.
But it might be more for you than it is for me. Based on our algorithms of ordering.
You think?
Yeah, it's not like in the store it's $1.74, but you and I will both pay $2.44 on the app. You might pay $2.74, I might pay $2.34.
Yeah.
Why are they charging you more? Because that's all algorithm stuff. They think maybe where you live, how much the cost of living is there, all those things add in. And it's sad, but that's why any use of dynamic pricing, it's like none of us would have a credit card with a dynamic APR.
No.
So, I mean, nobody uses dynamic.
No, they don't.
When it comes to like pricing, you use a percentage. You're not dynamic, you're fixed. You're a variable rate. You're 3-4%, whatever, 10%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Uber kind of started that dynamic stuff. Like this gig work kind of started that.
They're all doing it.
Yeah. Well, you remember that story? I don't know if it ended up, they said it was the Wendy's that was going to do that dynamic pricing for like, depending on the time of day you decided to go in, you might pay a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever did it. They said that was that.
It almost seems like, because we all know Wendy's is slow. We all know this doesn't matter where you live.
Yeah.
And like, it almost seems like they should just have the surge thing on like a wall scale.
Yeah.
So when you walk in, you're like, oh, it's a 2 surge.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. But the thing is, we'll never know about this the Instacart doing this. We'll never know. I mean, Consumers Reports can do a story on it, and that it sucks. Like, they have like wheat thins $3.99 and someone else paid $4.89. That's great, but like, how are we going to prove it in the real world without?
There's a browser that's due to launch in February called Comet, and it's by a company, Perplexity. And Comet is going to, remember in 2000 when it was end of 99 into 2000 when the dot-coms failed?
Yeah.
The dot-com fallout. Because of this AI browser Comet, it's not one thing. It's getting like 3 times the investment money the gig apps ever did in the beginning. Because it's going to be like AI assist in all of your ways of life. And actually, the biggest part of the story is this is going to be like the dot-coms. This is the end of the apps. Because you're going to be able to go into Perplexity browser or their app, whatever you choose. That's going to be your assist. And you're going to say, I want this sandwich from this place delivered to here for me. And just like a chat GPT, within seconds, it's going to check every price on everything. Meaning, and it's even said, it's going to be able to produce. Yeah, Instacart ranked 10th because they were 5 times as much. And they're going to show you. And it's actually it's horrible for the gig app companies because they're going to see, you're going to see them at the bottom of your browser working for you to get it cheapest and quickest to you.
Yeah, but if you need rideshare, it's 2 of them. So it's like, it's not like you have a bunch of
here. Yeah. But here's what the people of Perplexity said, which is mind blowing. Again, it's not just gig apps. Think about this in a lot of app space, but they've said that this is the time people like start your own web page, get a couple reviews. If we see that your pricing's lower and you have a couple good reviews, even 2, we're going to take you above Uber that has 14 million reviews because it's already twice as much. So you're going to get ranked.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if I want that though. I don't know if I trust the guy. Okay, it's a little bit cheaper and has 3 reviews. I mean, you buy something on Amazon, it has 3 reviews and it's cheaper. Do you necessarily buy that one with? I don't buy that one with 3 reviews.
Well, we're not seeing all the details of it yet. All I can tell you is that the money that was going in 2009 to 2010 after Uber had launched in San Francisco, when they were dumping money into it, they're seeing 3 times that for this Comet browser.
I'm interested in it. It sounds,
but it's cool. Not just gig apps. It's your life. It's going to be chat GP. It's going to be everything for you. It's going to be, this is supposedly all you need anymore. Forget websites, forget apps.
Well, like even with Christmas shopping, like I typically just buy everything from Amazon, but I could have checked Walmart but that's where that would come in, where you're like, drop it in there.
Well, this Comet browser, so there was even bringing that up, and because somebody had said it's too bad this isn't coming out by Christmas because they'll be doing things like trying to help mom and pops.
Okay, yeah.
So they'll be saying, okay, we found it here for this price. We've established shipping with them, a flat rate of this. So if you're willing to get it this day, we found it for $10 cheaper than it. They're going to try and make it so you're not going to Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, I do it because it's convenient.
Right.
Honestly.
Well, this is going to be this. Think of the speed at Chat GPT works at. That's how this is going to work. Find me this gift. You and I know we have kids. Before all this, we had to go find a gift for a kid.
Yeah.
Good luck, dude. Like the old Black Fridays when people would fight for toys.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen women fight. That's other than the bar a couple times. That's the only time I've ever seen women fight.
No, they trample each other.
Give me
fucking psycho. Well, I'm interested to see that. I love the Chat GPT. I use it for a lot of organization for the show and everything. It does a really good job. You got to be careful though. It's not always right. So be careful putting health stuff in there. Like, hey, my blood pressure is da 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 da. What vitamin should I take? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I've said this before too. ChatGPT isn't it's not a search engine.
No,
it's going to direct you in the way you're looking to go. So like if there's 2 paths, like a court case, and you're the prosecutor or the defender, the way you input what you're looking for from ChatGPT is going to become like ChatGPT is going to become your partner and go down that trail.
Yeah, exactly. You just tell, like, hey, I want to start a podcast about da 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 da. Even if it's a bad idea, they're gonna be your friend. They're gonna be it's like your buddy next to you. Like, hey, all right, let's go. Here we go.
Especially if you come in with some strong wording, like I've seen people do this, like, why is this allowed? Because you're immediately telling it, this is wrong. I don't care what the internet or anybody says. This is wrong. What I'm about to say. So it's like, why is this allowed when people can use gig app workers as independent contractors, let's say, instead of W-2, it's going to go down that path with you. You're like, yeah, you're right. Let's go. And then if you were to get down that path a little bit and go, you know what? Actually, we are just employees. I was wrong. Let's go down that path. They'd be like, you were wrong, and here's why. Let's do that. Let's go this way.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, you're exact. That's such a good point. I've not heard anyone describe it like that, but that is such a good point. You got to be careful with it. Like, yeah, it's going to encourage you. It's like your hype man.
Yeah.
Literally, which is great if you have a good idea what you want to do. But yeah, don't, when it says borrow $1 million from grandma or something, like, don't do that, because that's probably not a good thing.
Right. And just because you see a bunch of sources come up too.
Yeah.
That just, you could, if you then go the opposite way and go into ChatGPT and do the opposite way of whatever you're thinking, 180 degrees, you're going to get sources on those too. And here's why you shouldn't ask grandma. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do feel like it's all factual. It's not like it's just making it up.
No,
but it's taking you down a path of what you already want.
But I mean, isn't the internet like that anyways? When you go to Google something, like, I definitely like to look at a bunch of different sources. Like, this source says, ooh, yeah, this is great. This one says this is amazing. Okay, let's check a couple more. I'm like, and then you kind of make your own opinion on it, right?
Yeah.
But ChatGPT,
yeah, but at the same time, you're not given a story and like, you're correct. Let's and here's sources.
Let's
like
dig into this.
It's like, here's the first page of Google.
True.
And you're going to see mixed article titles.
Well, you kind of do it in your head, right? Even when you're shopping for something, you kind of like, okay, this seems good. But yeah, that's a good point. They're gonna be your hype man, and you might make a terrible decision. All right, moving on to more Instacart stuff. I'm sure Steve will love this when it comes to the sex of who's shopping for the order. So let's see.
Remember that DoorDash?
Oh God, I have these all out
Her
of order.
Instacart shopper was doing such a terrible job that she pulled up on him at the store shopping. I'm gonna show you the video, but in the beginning, she's in the car driving and she's explaining that she ordered French toast sticks. He told her they were out and he decided to substitute them with mozzarella sticks. Another issue, she ordered ground turkey. It was sold out. He substituted it with chicken. Order was over $560 worth of food. He still had to shop for 69 products, but had already got the ice cream. So she gets into the car and drives to Publix. I tried talking nicely to Raul before I recorded. He took me there and then told me this is his job. Told me to cancel the order, then started acting like he did not know English. Instacart would not let me cancel the order because he was already shopping. I pulled up to ask him to get the items right or to cancel on his end. I told him to cancel the order and put all the food back. He didn't, so she started following him around and putting the food back for him. Finally, he gives up and leaves the cart. After 20 more minutes of arguing with Instacart, they finally canceled the order and gave me my refund. I reordered, got a woman shopper who did amazing. Commenters say, I say no substitutions because people cannot shop. As a shopper, it's wild because Instacart gives you the best route to get the food within the store, and usually ice cream is at the bottom. The OG poster said, I know, I used to do Shipt. This is why I was so mad. Plus, it's common sense in all languages. Someone else said, I canceled on this male Instacart shopper because he was literally saying that they were almost out of everything I picked. I went to the store not even 30 minutes later, everything was there. This has long been an issue that male Instacart shoppers are just flat out terrible. Is it laziness or is it incompetence? Let me know your thoughts down below.
What do you think about all that?
I think, I don't like the Instacart app, but I mean, like, I think Instacart is a I don't like it's like, I just hate it. I still have it, and I still even turn it on from time to time and laugh, but but it is good. It is pretty, like, I'll say it tells you what aisle. It tells you what, I mean, it's pretty simple, but I will say, especially like if you get into like olives or something that might depends on what store you're at, but like some of the stores here are going to have 15 types of olives. You're very likely not even to find the tag of the one that's not there, that they said on their website is there. So the person ordered.
Right.
So therefore, like, I do wish it was, if you can't find it, just no substitutions. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, remember, I mean, I don't know if you've done Spark, but early on in Spark, there wasn't a sub. Like, if it wasn't there, you just did it, or that Walmart would do the sub, like the suggestion. So like the customer really didn't have any say whatsoever. Now it's different, but like it was that was the good old days.
Yeah. And I also believe that I am well aware of, one thing that she said hit to home with me is that customer support on all the apps is just become a complete joke. You can't get real people. You're lucky it's weird. On some apps, you're lucky to even get in chat.
Yeah.
Like they have flow choices. And if, sorry, that's the end of the road, buddy. Like there is no even chat agent. But I do believe if they're going to send a message saying, sorry, you can't cancel, your shopper's already begun, then at that point, the chat should be cut off from the driver and the customer then anyway.
Oh, you mean like they can't chat with each
other?
Yeah,
sorry, your shopper started.
Oh, just so. Well, it's wild that she came to the store.
Because I don't think there should be a chat between us anyway, even though it's your client, because they don't respond. If they do, you're already in the checkout line, right. Or they respond something weird. I think that it's gotten me in trouble before, or it's wasted my time at least.
Well, that is a fact. The time wasting. That's why I hated Shipped. It's so.
But it never led to something good. I never got a bigger tip. I never even seemed to make the customer that much more happy than if I just hadn't gotten the item.
I feel like a lot of the Shipped customers are so chatty, and they want it's like they're control freaks. I'm like, then fucking come shop yourself. Like at this, like you're paying me to do it. I'm gonna do the best I can. But if you're blowing my phone up and I can't even, like, every time you do it, I get out of the whatever I need to shop for because I gotta fucking text you. Like, just come shop yourself then.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. I don't do Shipped anymore anyways, but
yeah. I wish there was a way to like set up an account. I've been trying to figure my head around this one for Instacart, where like you could take orders like at our Kroger and anyway, you can call it in and pick it up for no extra charge.
You can call it in?
Or put it in through the website, I mean.
Oh, I thought you were like
as a free pickup though. We also have delivery. We have refrigerator trucks, 26-foot Kroger trucks that deliver in an hour.
Oh,
for $5 in in-store pricing. So it really can't be beat. But like, I want to somehow find a way to use that system where I'm like, find all this for me. And then I just come there on the Instacart app and grab it.
Right. Oh, I see. So like a subcontractor, basically. Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I see. I mean, that could be something that ChatGPT works out. Like,
dude, put in an order for this.
Well, I want it so easy where
then when you get there, you're like, oh, wait, I just needed that for my Instacart order. I didn't know I couldn't do it this way.
Yeah. What I want with ChatGPT is I put 15 items in there and hit enter, and I don't have to fucking do a thing after that. It just shows up. It decides whatever the best service to use and the best pricing, and then that's all I do. That's what I want. I don't want to spend, because Megan even does it. We pick our groceries up at Walmart, and then we do Aldi. It's still a lot of time involved in like going through it, adding the coupon, all that other shit.
Yeah.
I would rather have ChatGPT take care of it. Just put it all in and say, fucking deal with it.
Yeah. The grocery stores are like human zoos, in my opinion. I don't know. Out here in Denver, man, they're wild. And like everybody's on a mission. You see the worst in everybody. Everybody's freaked out about the prices.
Yeah.
Like lately there's been like some shoulder bumping going on in mine.
I don't understand that.
Well, I live in a city that things can get, dude, I can only imagine when I see the things I see like at a grocery store, I can only imagine when everything hits the fan, how this city would be.
Oh, you mean like if it was a real emergency? Yeah, we're dead.
Like you at least like when you're saying like, I don't see that in my mind. That's because like you probably would have longer than me. I don't have very long. I gotta get out of town quick when that happens.
Yeah. Or imagine New York City. They hate each other. Everyone hates each other there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna eat each other.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even about just somewhat caring level and I gotta survive first. In like a New York City type environment, it's like, give me a reason to hate them all. I already do, but give me a bigger reason.
Right.
Like when this mayor goes in effect and says, hey, we have free groceries, and they're like closed. No, we don't.
Well, speaking of that new mayor, that's my next article. that the DoorDash and Uber are suing New York City over upfront tipping requirement, trying to get it done before that new mayor comes in on January 1st. Did you read about this?
Yeah. I mean, it's not shocking. It's because they did when you push for that floor meets ceiling, I've talked about it for years. When you push for that, that active time, fake time minimum wage that they have, which is $21.43 in New York City.
Correct.
That's what I've said. Like, even if it's not right out of the gate when the legislation hits, expect that to be the pay that you get when you work for your active hours. That's going to be it. No more, no less. So they took the tipping out.
Well, according to this article, that you were right, 21.43 are guaranteed, but they said that DoorDash said that they make closer to 30. Now, what before tips? So, and then prior to minimum wage law.
Wait.
So I'll read it. Today, delivery workers are guaranteed 21.4 or 21.44 per hour spent actively delivering through DoorDash.
Okay.
Actively delivering, though DoorDash said that they make closer to 30 before tips. Prior to the minimum wage.
Every city is a $2 to $3 base pay. If you're taking out the tip, it's only the base pay. So at most you're making $6 an hour. So
yeah, I know
that's a complete lie. You're making before tip they're making. My guess is it could be bad writing too. And I've often accused the articles of like, dude, how dare you? And then I just find out the writer's just a moron.
Well, I mean, that's probably a lot of it.
Right. But I mean, like, I wonder if she meant to say before tips, because we all know before tips, you're not getting anything.
Yeah, it's got to be after tips, right?
Like after tips, I could see it. You were probably making 30 before. After what they've done, you're probably making 21.43 because nobody goes back into the app after they grab their food. And it has to be after the picture of the food is taken.
Yeah.
So nobody's going to go back in there. It's like, this from rideshare, dude. Like, it was hard enough to get people in rideshare to tip.
Well, so do you like this or don't you like this? I mean, because basically it's saying they have to add a tip prompt before at checkout with a minimum amount set at 10%.
I hate that the taxpayers keep paying for these things in New York City.
Well,
but I also hate that DoorDash in a single city, there's other cities that have this floor meets ceiling minimum wage active time. But I hate it that DoorDash is like, why in that one city are you? I know why, because you want it to appear less to the customer. But why in that one city are you pulling out the tips from the way you do it in every other city?
Yeah, it's very odd.
To me, that's just scumbaggery at its worst.
Right.
Because, I mean, you're literally like in every other city, you're putting up. In fact, like if I go into the apps, it almost doesn't let me finish without going through the tip screen.
Correct.
To take that out and say it's after, you're never going to see any. And to do that is just such a disregard for the workers. Like, first of all, who can work? Because everybody thinks in New York City, if you go on the apps, you're going to get 100% active time. I know New York City's workers, they're about 70% at best. Okay. So 70% of your time is used, 30 isn't. Okay, right. So, but let's just say that the full hour is 21.43 is not going to get you by in New York City.
No, fuck no.
So
no.
My point is I think they were making 30, 35 before.
You think they were making that much?
Before the 21.43 and when the tipping was in the app, yes, in New York City, I believe they were.
I mean, they would almost have to.
I know drivers who, I mean, and I'm saying as of recent, I know drivers who back in the day were making 40, 45 because it's New York City. People do tip big.
Yeah. Too. The city estimated that they were making 11 an hour before tips, before the minimum wage went in. So, I mean, like,
so the city says 11. DoorDash said they were making what, 30 before 30. Tips?
Yeah. so yeah,
maybe the two should get together and compare notes because that doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't work. I don't know. I in general, I don't like the government sticking their hands in that kind of stuff unless it's like an egregious abuse of the worker. You know what I mean? Like everyone likes the gig work and I feel like I know there are people that want the union and all that and they want all that shit. Like I get that, but you can't tell me that was the motivation to do what New York did or Massachusetts. It's lobbyists and legislators, right? They just want a piece of the pie, correct? Like that's all the reason they're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, right?
I mean, in a perfect world, I've talked to some regulators who go away a little bit from the transparency stuff I talk about and go a little farther. And their ideas have been great. Like one of the ones I really love is to do what some like Fort Lauderdale, Florida does this with their taxis on any given night, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They have an allocation for how many cabs can be on the road per company. So Yellow Cab can have 1,000 on the weekdays, let's say, and 2,000 on the weekends. If there's an event in town, they know how to skew that. Okay, you can have 2,500 because of the event.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still more than is needed, but that always handles the oversaturation and only allows there to be like a 20% oversaturation, whereas these apps want 300 to 400% of the drivers needed on every given night.
So I guess what is your stance on that? You like that they throttle it?
Oh, I love it, dude. I think it should be because the other way you're asking to be out there and make no money.
Yes and no. I mean, but then we're not independent, right? If you're not letting us go on the app.
Well, I don't know. The solutions are getting very thin.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not saying I like it or I love it or that's my new position. It's not. But I do like hearing some new ideas, and that was interesting to me because that's something that does make it so that everybody has a chance all night, for the most part, to work.
Yeah.
And make money. And it allows the company to pay better because when you have 7,000 out on the road, even though you'd think it doesn't, it allows them to put those $2 offers out.
Yeah.
So by a legislation that says 2,000 cars can be out in Denver delivering food on Friday night, not 10,000 DoorDash has to rethink the $2 model.
Yeah, but how are you going to choose which person gets to be that 2,000 driver?
Get rid of all the metrics and just first one on. Every time one drops or every 10 minutes, you reevaluate.
Oh, so it's okay.
Yep, people can just keep checking. Oh, I got on. I'm on.
And then as long as you stay on, then
as you stay on, if you're multi-apping and you turn DoorDash off to go on to Uber Eats, then you got to take your chances getting back on.
Interesting. I mean, I don't hate that. It kind of sucks for people trying to,
everything's going to suck for people though. It's the race. There's not a win across the board for now 28.5 million gig app workers.
Yeah.
In the United States out of 150 million working adults.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, dude. It's 20%.
Yeah. But I mean, how many people are there? I mean, we had an article last year or maybe earlier this year that it was such a low amount that actually it's like 6 hours a week or
yeah. But the problem is that 3 years ago, the working adults in America was 170 million. Now we have 150 million.
Yeah, well, the boomers are dying.
And AI's and I'm not an AI is going to kill us all thing. I'm not that guy. But AI is going to take a lot of white collar jobs. It is going to end a lot of this and bookkeeping type stuff and other things for people. It is going to be a tool for others, but it's going to end a lot of.
Well, that person's going to have to figure it out then. Everything evolves.
Well, they'll end up in the gig economy is my point.
Oh, okay.
They're all coming here, dude.
Well, then that's a problem.
Yeah. And that's why I do think it's worth looking at that idea about some kind of limit.
Yeah. I don't hate it. At first, I hated it when you said that, but then I'm thinking there's so many apps out there. So like, okay, DoorDash, you can't get on, then fucking stick to Grubhub or whatever. Or
it would be easier too if you're like if they would have to allow more because you can't just have 100% and think it'll all be taken. So they would have to give them a little room, like say 140% of what they know is needed.
Yeah,
you're still going to get people who start taking better offers. They're not just going to take dollar stuff. They're going to go, no, we know how it works now. Send a better offer.
Yeah, I don't know. I think those
people. By the way, with the new cost of data, even if they doubled every offer and took this was shown to me in a breakdown of data cost. If they went from 10,000 on a Friday night in a big city to only allowing 2,500, they could afford to double every offer and make more money still.
But will they?
But my point is you'd be making the drivers on the road more money so they quit complaining. And the people complaining wouldn't really have anything to complain about because it's first come, first serve. You just sit there and wait. If you really want to work, keep checking.
Yeah, I disagree on a little bit of it because there's
I do
desperate
too.
people. Yeah, there's desperate people. If they get on, they're going to take the $2 orders because they need to make money, and then they're going to have that. Oh my God, I got on. I got to fucking take everything because if I'm not going to get on again, I'm fucked.
Well, it might also stop multi-appers though.
That it would.
To stick with one app that they think is their favorite and really try and work that a little better.
It definitely would do that.
You know, so I mean, there's pros and cons. I don't know, man. I'm just another guy trying to find some solutions here.
No, it's a really good idea. I think it has more positive than negative. I wish they could try it somewhere. We need a test site, God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. We need a couple cities to try out a couple different things.
Yeah. With that idea, did you see that somewhere, or is that something you've just been batting around in your head?
No, I'm actually talking to an assistant of a house member in Louisiana who and she's very into this. She's actually very understanding, like our lawmakers are here. That took years to get them up to speed. She's very up to speed. She listens to the podcast. She's got a lot of this down in the lingo and everything, and she's just an aid to a lawmaker. And she threw that back at me. Well, I was talking to him, and he was wondering why it couldn't be like the old taxi day thing. Are you familiar with? And I was like, no. And she broke it down, and I was like, and I was doing the same thing you were doing. I was throwing like, well, but what about if now, what is there going to be tiers still? And then only the top dashers can get on?
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
And she was like, I don't know. And I'm like, I guess you could just you could go to what I've always said, just get rid of the tiers, which also solves me from bothering your governor.
Well, going back to the tiers, I will say I would like to see a higher rating on there, because why not put the best drivers on there? Not the one that has like the most completions or whatever, but a decent driver, because maybe it'll eliminate the lady that sprayed the pepper spray. I mean, not all of them, but like if you have a shitty rating, like shitty being like under a 4.5, you can't get on.
Well, I just think to be honest, I think it would push people back to wait lists. And I think I honestly believe a lot of people, if they get on a wait list and they know that the new system works like that, they would just go on to their next restaurant job or whatever. They'd be like, I can't wait to get paid. Like, people are onboarding at such a crazy rate, and then they come on YouTube and you can make 10 grand in a day. Like, no, you can't. And and then they start thinking, oh my God, I can just do this for the rest of my life. And then they stick with it for a few months and get pissed off and leave. If you make them get on the waiting list, they'll hear stories. They'll get another job in the meantime. And somebody will be like, oh yeah, I did that. It sucked. Might as well sell Amway, or something. I don't know. Yeah, my point is like, there's something to a waiting list too, where it's like not a checkmate, but it puts the gig app companies in check.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does. I mean, it would definitely motivate. Like, if you fucking need money right now and you can't get on this gig app, you're gonna go somewhere else. I mean,
100%.
I mean, you got to pay your shit.
100%.
Huh. Well, those are some interesting thoughts. I like that. I don't know if the gig apps would be jumping on. I mean, that would be such a shift. I mean, it would be like 180, and I don't know if they're willing to do that.
They hate all my ideas, so
well, yeah.
I'm like the giant gig app antichrist.
Right. If they loved them, you'd be fucking working for them. You would.
Well, I wouldn't though.
You wouldn't?
No, dude.
Not for the right. You would too.
No, not even.
If they say we want to pay you $175,000 a year to come work for us, you'd say, nah, I'm good.
No, because I would know where that's going. Also, there's a bunch of factors, Jason, like the job security. Like, I know people from those companies. There's no job security.
No,
Plus, they're just trying to get me to say, hey, Steve's on board with us now. He's part of Team Evil.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that. I'm not going to
milk you for your ideas and kick you out to the street.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, Darth Vader can't talk me over to that side.
For sure. All right. I know we're up on time because Steve is a great talker, but I want to play this TikTok because some of these are good. I don't want them to go to waste. It's kind of funny. 36 seconds. So wait till the end of it at the twist. Okay.
So I just had a restraining order filed against me one day after meeting a woman off an app. Her name was Julie. She seemed normal, good profile, good energy. We matched late at night, which can be a good sign. So everything's set. I go to pick her up. I hold the door open for her like a gentleman. Everything's going fine. We're getting along. And then at the end of the night, I told her I'd love to see her again. I thought I was getting good signals from her, but you can never tell with these women. So I go in, make a move. She screams. She slaps me. She runs off. And then lo and behold, I'm banned from the app the next day.
Okay. Andrew, the question was just, why did you leave your last job?
No, I'm telling you, I drove Uber.
Isn't that shit funny? I'm like watching it. I'm like, what? I think Larry shared it. I'm like, what does this have to do with gig work? And then the little twist at the end. It's some funny shit.
Yeah. And actually, I feel like that's something I'd say or do.
Yeah.
I'd be in some rant and they'd be like, dude, I just asked you where your last job was.
Dude, when you get on a rant, you're on, I have to mute you. You'll just be fucking going.
Yeah, I've been trying to, all the platforms I treat a little different. I even got a warning on TikTok live.
Oh, did you?
I don't know if somebody gave it to me or what, but it was like insane because I've gone live for periods over time. And this is the weirdest time ever to go live because somebody can report you and you get the strike, or you don't get a strike, but you get I'll have to send you the screenshot of what it said, but it said like this, you said this, which was or you said something out of line. So we're going to limit the amount of people that will see this stream. And I was thinking to myself, it came up and I was like, well, why don't I just end the stream then?
Yeah, I've had that a little bit. I know that a lot of Maureen, you know who Maureen is. She someone commented about something in the chat and they just killed the stream. It was like we were talking about delivering alcohol to schools. Like it was some sort of story like that. And someone typed in there about alcohol in school and they shut the stream. It just stopped. Her and I were looking at each other and the stream was done.
Yeah, so I actually started that stream and I had two people on. I had Josh B on and I had Black Car Trent on, if you know Trent. Trent's got his life together too. Josh, a little haywire sometimes, but we all love Josh. But we're all on there. It's just starting. We're trying to just get a flow going. And Josh asked me something about Aspen, the only place I don't really go in the mountains with my snowboard. And we were only talking about the price of Aspen hotels. That's it. When I got that warning, I was like, and what I was saying was, I wasn't lying. I was giving real numbers.
You don't think they can't real time do that with what we're speaking? Though.
That's why after the stream, Josh said, I know it's this one guy. He complained on you and it got that. And I'm like, wait, somebody complaining in real time without any kind of checking gets that?
Well, they do it on video games.
But I'm saying anytime this didn't used to be the case on TikTok. If I go live on TikTok and somebody just has it out for me, they can just come and report me and they'll say, well, you're only going to be shown to 20% of the audience.
Yeah, that is a little weird without any investigation.
Yeah. And then after the fact, there was no recourse. There was no.
No, TikTok is definitely different. You can't even swear in the comments. You have to make up a word that for shit or fuck or whatever, because it immediately takes your comment out. It's actually kind of challenging.
But you can have a Nazi channel.
I know it's so
and
wild.
you can nudity. And you used to be able to do everything. You could probably used to be able to suck blood out of people in the old TikTok.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
They just didn't care.
Yeah.
So now it's flipped 4 times. I've been on it so long, but it's flipped 4 times. And this last time I'm just not getting if somebody can do that, I don't get what the purpose is.
Yeah.
Because that would mean a troll can end you.
Yeah, I do like TikTok. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I like the app. I like the interaction. It does make it a little bit nicer. It's not as much hate on there because, YouTube, you can say anything. You know what I mean? And, within reason, but I don't know. Yeah, their algorithm is crazy, but it's also an app where you can become a creator and become quote unquote, not viral, but create content that wouldn't work on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I watched. There's one channel. At first, I was like, I didn't know if I should hate it or not. There's one channel on TikTok. I can't think of its name, but the guy, I can't remember. He always puts the same thing up, and he's got a ton of followers and a ton come in there. He's like, tell me what you're thinking, and I'll tell you why you're stupid.
oh,
And like people come in there and they're like, I'm trying to fix things with my girlfriend. He goes, okay, that's already done. Just it's over. Bye. Like. I can't explain it right, but this guy just does the best job of this.
No, see, that's the thing. Like, that wouldn't work on YouTube.
No,
but it works on TikTok. He probably makes a full-time living doing that.
Dude, he has like thousands of people in his streams. He's got millions of followers.
Yeah. And that's why I like it. It's unique. You know, I watch a guy that
in a gaming chair and just reads the comment and goes, that's stupid.
Yeah.
No, you roll.
Right.
Why'd she leave you? Probably because you suck.
Yeah.
Like he's
just like a comedian.
But he never laughs. His face never
really?
breaks. Yeah,
that's his bit, right?
Yeah, his bit is straight face.
That's hilarious. I mean, I don't think I'd watch it for a long time, but I would definitely tune into it. So
yeah.
Look at you. Look, Bubba Sue and Faith in there. They're both old. Sorry. I'll be a little nicer.
Well, Bubba Sue, I sent over to there, so I felt bad. I was like, you should come check this out. And she's like, I hate this place.
What, TikTok?
Yeah, I was trying to tell her, like, well, just, put in some things you're interested in, and you'll kind of.
Steve made me. I hate it. Why do you hate it, though? Like, no, I don't understand the hate. Like,
I don't think she's found the love yet. Give her a reason. Give her a task to do where she'll find something fun.
She will find a lot of. Well, I don't know what she's into, so I don't know.
But I'm saying, like, that's what I was kind of trying to suggest. Put a couple things that you're into in there and just see what pops up. Some will suck, but some might be cool.
Well, what I like about TikTok is how quick the algorithm is.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, it takes time to build this thing.
Yep.
Like TikTok, within a 15 minute time, and I start watching plumbing videos, how this guy's fixing. I'm gonna watch. They're gonna show me that every third video. Quickly, rapidly, and it's fun. You get what you want in that short amount of time.
And the next time you go on to TikTok, if it starts doing that, you can instantly go, not today, TikTok. I'm not into plumbing, and they'll just get you right out of it too.
Yeah, they really will. So, Jason, you're not a spring chicken either. Well, yeah, you're right. I think Steve's a little bit older than me. I'm not sure.
I'm not a spring chicken either.
What year were you born?
72.
Oh, you are fucking old. You're 4 years older than me. I'll be 50. I'm 76. So, yeah, we're definitely not spring chickens. Well, dude, I appreciate you coming on. This is not what I anticipated for the last show of the. It's because we take Christmas off. I got 2 days of work left, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
So
I was happy to, man. I just walked inside and I saw you alone. I'm like, where's Larry?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna text.
And I missed your I didn't even see your text because I was doing something else.
It's okay. I reached out to. I know Gabe who's hosted with us quite a few times. He's with his daughter tonight. I reached out to Maureen. I sent Maureen a text and you, and she couldn't do it either. And so I appreciate.
And my son gets home from college for a month tomorrow. So
I was gonna say, it's kind of late for college to be home. Like, they should be. Yeah, I feel like they're usually done.
His
by
last final was like 4 hours ago.
Oh, see, that seems late because my kids are just getting done with high school on Friday.
But he has a month off.
Oh, he has a lot. He goes back.
Yeah, he goes back like January 18th.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's different. Yeah, I know they get a lot of time off. So
yeah.
So has he done well?
Good
enough.
Yeah. Dude, I think he took a gap here, and his field of study, sports medicine, is way harder than he thought.
Yeah.
However, he's very smart, and
that's a good field to get into.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it. It's way too much work, dude.
No, but it'd be a lot of fun. Like, you could do a lot of great things with that. So I don't want to do anything like that. So, all right, man. Peace out. Guys, see you in January for the next, I think the first week, January 5th, we'll be back. I will have shows on Monday, probably just not the best of, just random shit that we have done in the past. So check it out. And have a great holiday and